Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rubeck Recommends. It is a chapter book today, and I am sharing a book that you have heard me talk about a couple times on the morning announcements, but I really wanted to feature it on Rubeck Recommends because it is hands down one of the best books I have read in the last 5 years. I love, one more time, love this book. So it is called Echo by Pam Munoz Ryan, and I'm just going to throw it out there right now. It's a thick book, okay? It's going to take you a while to read it, but please believe me when I say it is worth the time and investment. So I also want to preface it with, it starts out a little weird. It starts out with a bit of a fairy tale. It's a little bit dark. Even the pages, the first couple pages of the book, boys and girls, are black with white writing, which is very different from what we're used to. I'm asking you, if you want to give this book a try, give it the first 30 pages, okay? The first 30 pages are a little weird. You're not going to understand what's going on, and that's okay because it's going to come back and you're going to understand it at the end. So give it the first 30 pages until you see Echo, which is the title page. It's 30 pages in, all right? So what Echo is it's actually 3 separate short stories. It is the story of Frederick, who is a young boy who has a birthmark on his face, and he's living in Nazi Germany. So any of you that know anything about Nazi Germany, Hitler, who was living at that time, wanted people to look perfect. So the fact that Frederick has this birthmark puts him in danger of the Nazis and things like that. But Frederick loves music. He doesn't play music, though. He wants to be a conductor. He wants to conduct an orchestra. So music, you're going to see, is very key in this story. The second story is about Michael. He is living in Pennsylvania, not too far from us, and he is an orphan. His family is gone. The only person he has is his little brother, and they're living in an orphanage, again, around the same time, 1933, during World War II. And Michael's big goal is to try to keep him and his brother together. And one of the ways that he is able to do that is him and his brother are very accomplished piano players, okay? So again, you see the theme of music running through this. And then the third story is about Ivy, who is a Japanese-American immigrant living in California at the time. Now, her life is almost as concerning as Frederick's, because at this time when we were involved in World War II, we did not trust Japanese people because they were fighting against us. So in California at the time, some Japanese families were being rehomed. They were being forced to leave the country. So Ivy is trying to hold her family together. Her brother is going away to fight in the war, and she's deathly afraid for him. And you're going to find that music also plays a role in her life. What is so amazing about this book, and I don't want to give anything away because it truly, truly is just wonderful, is all 3 of their stories are touched by music, but also something, and I'm not going to tell you what, that comes into play in each of their lives, even though one is living in Germany, one is living in Pennsylvania, and one is living in California. And when you get to that 4th part, boys and girls, and you see how all these stories actually come together, it is chill-inducing. Like, I still just can't believe how beautifully written this story was. I really highly, highly recommend it. It, like I said, it's got some depth to it. It's going to take you a little bit of time to get through it, but I really do think that you will find it worthwhile if you give it a shot. It is amazing. I love it, and I hope you give it a chance and that you will love it too. And if you do, I want to talk to you about it because this, like I said, one of the best books I've read in the last 5 years, and I'm anxious to talk to any of my Bester students about how much they love this book too. Take care, have a happy 4th of July weekend, and I will see you back next week with some more Rubeck Recommends. Bye.